thousands of warriors across the country are living a better life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Please call or go online right now.
SNHU supported me from day one to graduation. The instructors, my advisor, I think we kind of all went on a journey together.
At Southern New Hampshire University, I don't feel like I made myself in debt. It's less than I ever expected to spend on college.
Completing my degree at SNHU empowered me when applying for jobs. They had the exact degree program I was looking for to advance my career.
We had students from all 50 states, 7 countries. It's a remarkable group.
I'm the first in my family to have a college degree, so it feels amazing.
This is where you need to be, here at SNHU.
It's the best school for the world that we live in right now.
Whatever's going on in your life, your school is, you can do it too.
Next term starts soon. Visit snhu.edu.
Oh my God.
I found out what we'd done in '92. Hamilton Stewart had been the director of All Atlantic's European operations during the war. He just read something about a Jewish family suing a Swiss bank and its director. He was afraid something like that could happen to us. He wanted to know what our liability was.
His liability.
Yes.
What did you tell him?
That both he and the company had considerable exposure.
If those policies could ever be proven to exist. Enter the book.
When Peter got subpoenaed, he called Stewart, told him he was going to turn it over to the Italians unless he was paid $2 million.
Why not pay?
There's no way to hide a payment like that. That's when the decision was made to obtain the book.
When you steal it.
I was told to tell Peter we had the money and he should bring the book to my office. Burton would be waiting for it when he came out of the bank.
Oh no. Okay.
Burton gave it to me, and I gave it to Hamilton Stewart. And what I did was a terrible thing.
Your day of reckoning isn't today. Put Stewart in jail.
At no time did I ever order anyone to participate in a robbery. Nor did I ever try to purchase any book. In the testimony we heard from Alan Wessler that you did complete fabrication. So you also deny any effort by you or your company to prevent Holocaust victims from collecting on their legitimate insurance policy. Of course I do. Our hearts go out to any victim of war. But All Atlantic is a publicly traded company. And as such, it has an obligation to its shareholders. I simply can't turn it into a charity.
No, I don't.
Did your heart also go out to them? The subsidiary was selling them life insurance, knowing they had no chance of ever collecting? That was never done, wasn't it? In 1932, Federal Insurance was writing about $1 million a year in life insurance. By 1942, that number increased 10 times over. How do you suppose that happened, Mr. Stewart? You're talking about a long time ago. Don't tell us you've forgotten the details that made your career in All Atlantic. You were able to sell those policies because of the persecution of Jewish families. Isn't that what happened? I didn't know anything about it. Didn't know? You were All Atlantic's director for Eastern European operations in 1938, weren't you? Yes. And Federale and salesmen were reporting directly to you, weren't they? There were rumors. That's all. Unsubstantiated rumors. The numbers don't lie, Mr. Stewart. Are you telling us that you suspected nothing? You make it sound like we were the only ones. We weren't. American car companies, banks, airplane manufacturers, we were all doing business with Germany. My My God, our own State Department refused entry to these people based on the same information we had. It was just business. Yes, good business. So good, you rewarded Peter Grimaldi with a job at the parent company the minute he stepped off, didn't you? Peter had produced for us in Europe. Proposition for an insurance company to sell life insurance during wartime, isn't it? I suppose. Because war raises the risk of death, isn't that right? Yes. Death is certainly not good business for a life insurance company, is it? No. Atlantic couldn't sell policies fast enough, could it? Because you knew the people you were selling to had no hope of ever collecting, no hope of ever presenting a death certificate. Objection. Maybe they should have brought their parents' ashes in a bag to you. Mr. McCoy. Millions of dollars being made in the sale of life. And yet, after over 50 years, not a single policy ever paid. What do you suppose happened to all those people, Mr. Stewart? I have no idea. Don't tell us you didn't know. But the matter is, you counted on it. From probation. That's your proposition? Did you know that Federale was originally founded by a Jewish family? They were doing it to their own people. Mr. McCoy, that book can easily a lot of financial. I won't let your client use his company's money to pay his debt to society. Now, if you'll excuse my opposing argument, right? What can I get for the book? 40-12. I want a written agreement waiving your right to contest extradition to Italy if they want you there. Turned out to be the only bargaining chip they had. Insurance for the insurance men.
Still, it's scary to think that without that book, they could claim none of it was real.
It wasn't the book that made it real.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups. The police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Good morning, Mrs. Allen. Mrs. Allen back.
Did they take my mother already? She wasn't supposed to go till Monday.
Must be out of somewhere.
Isn't it your job to keep track of the patients?
Your mother's around, darling. Find her.
Marjorie Helen back. 53 misses. And 2 deep bruises on the torso. There's one on her head. Looks like somebody punched her. She fell, hit her head. Which one's fatal? Taking out the round and killed her. Best guess now is internal bleeding. How long will that take? A minute, a day. I won't open the time of it. Given the temperature and lack of rigor, within the last 5 hours.
So she was lying here since 3 a.m. and nobody found her?
She could have been lying here longer than that.
We can't check every square inch of the place. What was she in for? Lymph node biopsy and some tests. Anybody notify the family? Father and daughter were here when we found the body. They're waiting in Mrs. Allen's room. 484. Is anybody on patrol here outside? Bob Gates didn't say anything out of the ordinary. What, the fixed glasses? We have excellent jury. Yes, so I see. You want to talk to what inside? She comes in for a biopsy and it's really probably a managed care.
Boom, 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 boom.
It would be a crime. Get these in your custody by catching Criminal Minds all day today on WeTV.
According to the game, wow. Oh, I hate when that happens.
So you wanted a microphone with Prime extended it. Now the only thing he cared about conquering was losing.
You know that moment when you put on a great bra that just makes you feel confident, comfortable, and supported? Yeah, we do too. That happens saved during the Ethnic sale. Going on now at home. Your taste is indescribable. So instead of putting it in words, we're putting it in a store full of things that are so you right now, and the you is coming. Introducing Fix Freestyle, your personalized store for so you. With hybrid eyeglasses, I was always wearing sunglasses to hide my bulging eyes. I wasn't just a background. But then, my doctor recommended prescription medicine for thyroid eye disease, and I didn't have to hide so much. In a clinical study, more than about 10 patients taking Tepezza had less eye bulging. And nearly 7 out of 10 saw improvements in double vision. Tepezza is an infused medicine. Patients taking Tepezza may experience vision reactions. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms such as high blood pressure, fast heartbeat, shortness of breath, muscle pain. Before receiving Tepezza, tell your doctor if you have diabetes, inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD, or are pregnant or planning to be contracting. Tepezza may raise your blood sugar even if you do not have diabetes, and may raise an IBD such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. I was more like my old self again. Now I remember I want to. Ask your doctor if Tepezza is right for you. And visit mytepezza.com to see genes before and after photos.
When you pay with credit card or finance, you will first get Karma, which makes you purchase free.
What do you get some karma? Free instant karma!
Instant Karma, only from Credit Karma Money. What time did you leave?
After 11.
Did you buy something from the gift shop at 742?
We didn't get one tonight.
A couple of magazines and some candy. Maybe your mother bought.
I don't know.
You both came in together and left together?
Yes.
Mr. Coleman, is your wife still in the scenario when you left her?
My dad and Doc. Did you find my mother?
Money when you talking to me.
Not all the stuff that's missing, the cross, the earrings, the watch my dad gave.
Beaten to death, given and missing one antique gold cross on a neck chain, expensive watch with her initials engraved on the back, a pair of diamond earrings with gold filigree.
Mrs. Hallenbeck checked in yesterday. Family says nobody but Pam knew she was coming in.
Then start with the hospital stash.
Lamont's checking them for priors.
There's nothing in her room except her overnight bag, a couple magazines, and a receipt from the hospital job.
Jewelry worth a lot?
To Bill Gates, no. To the janitor making $50 an hour, 10, 12 grand sounds pretty good.
Who wears 10 foot brand in a hospital?
My daughter says the gold cross was an heirloom. Almost every girl.
Why was the victim in a solarium in the middle of the night?
And Tommy, we don't know when it was. Family says they left around 11 and attacked her by any time after.
Well, you said she died between 4 and 5 a.m.
Amy had seen differentiated between time of attack and time of death.
Now what death? Victim had a lot of superficial bruising. Somebody's been forcing their work.
But it's worse than death.
Rogers. Yeah, right here.
What's that on the phone, Frank?
6-7.
When will you know what time Mrs. Hallenbeck was attacked?
Tomorrow morning? Maybe earlier? No, I gotta get a jet.
What made you go into this line of work?
Free javelins.
Okay, Lamont got a hit on the road, 2 burglaries. He was working that road last.
gosh, I can't believe it. It's taking a long time.
Let's work something out. Okay? I take stuff back. You forget about it. I won't forget it.
Okay, show us the jewelry and we'll consider.
What jewelry?
I'm guessing this did not come from Bagastino. Who's we gotta do it first? Somebody threw the hospital for you. Yeah, third conviction. 20 to life for 300 pounds of very young early teens. Not to mention the jewelry and the murder. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just got much of a woman. Yeah, you were like a kid. I thought only good boys ate their meat. But I'm telling you, he was tall, good looking, and great hair. Coming out of those dummies. Yeah, 8:30. Give or take. How was he dressed? Expect dark gray suit, a really nice tie, and full stick. You see the patient, Miss Hamilton? I saw women in that town 65. She was trying to get her. Whatever you buy her? No, it's just like a Jen Kelly. She just wanted to go. I mean, she was charged. Yeah, it's cute. But let's move on. Where were you after 11 o'clock? Not at the hospital. I recognized the car. Your time card says you punched out. No, but it was getting close again. The food's not going. I'm down there going to cancel one. I wrote the cut my name. I loaded it up. I took the car back. I pushed me out 11. I left at 9:45. Who punched you out? But I don't want to get him, okay? You or him, take your pick. Curtis Brown backs up pocket over the story. He said he saw him drive off around 9:45.
So it wasn't Fagiano. I can't believe this. His laptop. The computer told me from home.
I told you. Those good boys.
Then he can't tell me when he's telling the truth about the man who's got living in his house.
So what? There's such an ex left before the family showed up. They not at the hospital. Then I'm going to hang around for 2.5 hours so he can get back up and kill them.
Listen, if you want to figure out the itinerary, why don't we find out if he exists? 2 nights ago, before I head out, Philip Bright, he gave me the flower from his account, told me my husband was dead. I told him I was a widow. He gave me his card.
Philip Bright, Esquire, International Patent Law. No stress upon him.
Everything about him was interesting. I assumed the card was part of the show. I have no idea who he is.
No. Does the name Philip Bright mean anything?
My father is still in shock. He can't help me.
Our father has Alzheimer's.
Michael, I don't have any friends. My brother lives with me. He's got kids. He's never here.
So if you're home, then I'm going to go.
Yes, my wife's parents were with him. With all due respect, is it possible your mother had a special friend? God knows she needed one.
Stop it.
What makes you say that?
Mom would she wouldn't.
This man was sitting coming out of your mother's room shortly before you and your father got there.
And they still might because she was upstairs. It's ridiculous.
This is gonna hard time accepting this situation, which is also between taking care of my father and keeping us, I'm assuming my mother found time that with her.
I never seen such a sense. Every time you go out to the support group 2 nights a week.
Support group was the only thing I kept her saying you needed.
Should have been sad instead of talking about it. A bunch of strangers. It wasn't right.
Don't be shy, man. Like their friend. I love my girl Jess. You can act like me. She'll sing. You know, feel right. Your contract. I never believe it's gonna come. But health insurance at Aflac is money. Oh, how Coach Brown feels about money. Now that is what this checking means. Get help with expenses? Insurance doesn't help.
Liquid-filled aspirin capsule clinically shown to cause fewer ulcers than plain aspirin. Try new Vasiloft. Aspirin made amazing.
Most latterly patents were similar until Discreet invented a pad that
protects the
I can attack, I can attack.
The strong protection that's always discreet. Western protection. Try always discreet. You know that moment when you put on a great bra that just makes you feel confident?
Is your hater? I have info. Ready? Want. Oh my god. Come on, let us do this game. One. You showed up to my house. Two. That is handwriting. This isn't very good. It's actually, it says call. Guys, I'm tweaking. Guess it means we gotta pull the phone. Finally call this somewhere out. So first we have the game. Peter tells me call someone to a number. What's gonna happen next? Video just showed up.
Yes. Oh. Also,